Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So, today I want to talk about UFC Fight Night last Saturday. Anthony Hernandez versus Michelle Pereira. Uh, Anthony Hernandez is a beast. I mean, this guy literally has insane cardio and he uses it as a weapon. He's a guy that isn't a world class striker or a decorated black belt in BJJ, but he does work hard in there. I mean, he just outworks his opponents literally to the point where they're completely exhausted, and then he's raining down punches. He's looking for submission. He's constantly in his opponent's face, just outworking them and just systematically just breaking them down. And this main event was another example of that. Michelle Pereira had him hurt early in the first round with a front kick to the body. Uh, Hernandez weathered that storm and then slowly but surely begun to just wear on Pereira and just melted him. And I'm a huge fan of Anthony Hernandez, man. I love his style. He's just all gas, no brakes. The first time I saw him fought was against Adolfo Vieira. He came very close to being submitted by Adolfo Vieira, who is a high level black belt in BJJ. And Anthony Hernandez weathered that storm, got out of Adolfo's submission attempts, and wound up submitting Adolfo, which was a big feather in his cap. And from since that fight, Hernandez been on a run, and yeah, it's just impressive to watch Hernandez just outwork his opponents, who's like Pereira on paper, stylistically, is a much better striker than Hernandez. But Hernandez, like I said, has that cardio that he relies on. He knows he could push up a high level pace to the point where his opponents won't be able to keep up with him, and he just takes over from there on. And even when he gets guys down, he isn't just laying on them, just looking to catch a breather. He's constantly working, non-stop. He's raining down punches. He's looking for submission, and he gets his opponents so exhausted. Everything comes easy. The takedowns come easy. Their ability to defend submissions become a lot easier, and it's just impressive to watch him fight, man. And I'm definitely looking forward to watching him compete again. Who's next for him? If I had to guess, maybe they'll probably give him like a Roman Dolidze or a Jared Cannonier. But it'll be interesting to see what happens when he faces the upper echelon of that middleweight division. But yeah, I mean, Anthony Hernandez, man, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with at middleweight. In the co-main event, we had Rob Font getting the unanimous decision victory over Kyler Phillips. Rob Font, man, once he was able to defend the takedowns, and when he got taken down, was able to get back up. Rob Font did what Rob Font does best, and that's utilize his boxing. I mean, just boxing fundamentals 101 by Rob Font. That jab was laser sharp. His body shots were on point, and he just, as the fight went on, just took control of the fight en route to unanimous decision victory. And Rob Font, his boxing is so clean to watch. Him and his training partner, Kelvin Cater, those guys have some of the cleanest boxing in the UFC. But Kyler Phillips, he'll be back. He's a talented fighter. He'll learn from this. He'll definitely be back. And I think there's a second fighter that Rob Font beat that had a lot of momentum coming into this fight. Adrian Yanez was the guy Rob Font beat by TKO, and that was a fun fight for as long as it lasted. But yeah, Rob Font still doing his thing, getting the job done. And for the rest of the card, it was pretty good. Got a decision victory, another unanimous decision. Oh, Darren Elkins versus Daniel Pineda. Darren Elkins is another guy that works incredibly hard, relentless with his takedowns. And this was another very chaotic fight. Of course, a lot of blood. It's not a Darren Elkins fight unless he's bleeding. I mean, the guy is just absolute fan favorite. Just like I said, just works tremendously hard in there. And I don't know why guys keep trying to guillotine Darren Elkins. I mean, we know Darren Elkins that trains out of Team Alpha Male. They're notoriously known for the guillotine chokes, both offensively and defensively, as shown by Darren Elkins. Excuse me. Yeah, every time Daniel would jump guillotine, Darren Elkins would defend and wound up on top and end up raining down punches. I mean, this fight was chaotic, very entertaining fight. And at the end, Daniel announced his retirement. I mean, just an absolute veteran of the sport. Never in a boring fight. My hat's off to him, man, and best of luck in his future endeavors. But yeah, overall, the prelims I did not catch at all. But yeah, like I said, Anthony Hernandez, man, beyond impressed by his performance, and definitely looking forward to seeing who he fights next. Oh, and this week PFL, where is it? Oh, Francis Ngannou getting the first round TKO finish. I'm happy for him, especially with the devastating loss of his son. You know, I'm just happy he got back in there and got the job done. You know, much needed win, and hats off to him, man. I wish him all the best. And UFC 308 is this Saturday. Yeah, there's another phenomenal card as well. Ilya Topuria versus Max Holloway, Robert Whittaker, Hamzat Chimaev, Lauren Murphy, Dan Ige, Magmed Nikolaev, Alexander Rakic, Shira, Magomedov, Arman Petrosky. Yeah. Oh, prelims. Jeff Neal versus Rafael Dos Anjos. This is another fun fight. Rafael Dos Anjos still doing his thing, man. Absolute veteran of the sport. Yeah, overall, this card is looking good as well. But, anyway, that's all I really want to talk about. I'll circle back to this UFC 308 card and break it down. But until next time, you guys be safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.